Hola Iván, ¿cómo estás? Mucho
Pero
gusto.
más bien usted,
Hola.
Bien, 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 gracias.
Max, tu apellido se pronuncia Guillén.
Rodríguez, en realidad, Max Rodríguez.
Max Rodríguez Guillén.
Así es.
Ok, perfecto. No, porque yo hablo mucho Spanglish, so.
Es-
Y muchísimas gracias por el patrocinio.
No, no, ¿de qué,
De
Iván?
verdad de verdad que apreciamos mucho el apoyo de Perú.
Qué bueno,
Gracias a
éxitos,
ustedes por
éxitos.
incluirnos.
Bueno, yo voy a desaparecer y ahí los dejo en las manos de Iván.
Ay, Dios.
Bye.
Bueno, yo he ido mucho a Lima.
Cuéntame, ¿en qué estuviste antes?
Sí, yo llevé el gobernador Bush, llevé el gobernador y Rick Scott.
Breakstar, ya.
Sí,
Telefonía.
sí, y llevamos a Charlie Chris, yo creo. I think we took Charlie. I don't remember if we took.
No.
No, Charlie no fue.
No fue
Pero yo llevé
Eh,
a Bush
¿Con Breakstar?
y tuvimos un almuerzo ahí en el Palacio Presidencial.
Wow, wow.
Ya, estaba estupendo. La comida estaba exquisita.
Qué bueno, qué
Really
bueno.
good.
¿Y conociste en Breakstar Perú a Eduardo Briceño?
Ajá.
So you have to click on the link.
Mira, gran amigo.
Sí,
Okay.
sí.
Ivan,
We're ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. You tell me when to start.
Whenever
okay, are you taping?
Yeah.
All right. Hi, and welcome back to the Virtual America's Food and Beverage Show. Right now, we're going to have a panel called Foods from Peru to the World. And the two panelists are going to be Max Rodriguez Guillén, who is the director of Promperú, which is the Trade Commission of Peru here in Miami, and Marta Sesmero, Trade Development Specialist for Promperú. So Max, take it away for us, and thank you.
Good evening. Thank you to the organizer for the invitation. I'm happy to be here. This is Max Rodriguez, Trade Commissioner from Peru, Miami. Thank you again to Ivan Barrios and Alais Ancona of the World Trade Center for promoting this webinar. Let's talk about the Peru. Please, if possible, to show the presentation. Let's talk about Peru, the economy, trade development, business opportunities. But I will show you a video about the culture of the ancient Peruvians. Thank you. I hope the people listen the sound because I have a problem with my notebook. Well, for people who still do not Peru, it was important to show this legacy of 5,000 years of history. He speak about the country data. Next slide, please. This is a general information about Peru. The official name is Republic of Peru. The type of government is democratic. The station is 1,285, 216 kilometers. And geographical organization is part of the 24 departments and one constitutional province is Callao, is the port in the center of Lima. The population is almost 33 million people, and the official language is Spanish. There are the coast, the highland area, and the forest, and explain later about, no? Next, please. This is the location of Peru. Our country has two regions. The coast where live the 60% of the population, the highland region, and the rainforest or Amazonian region. We are the fourth more expensive country in Latin America. The first is Brazil, Mexico, Argentina, and later Peru with a population of 33 million. The main language is Spanish, and our gross domestic product is 215,000 billions of dollars before COVID-19. Now you know the COVID-19 coming and changed the world. Uh, yes, Spanish is the official language of Peru, spoken for the 84% of the population. And there are other additional 47 native language. Perhaps the principal is Quechua, spoken by 13% of the population, and the religion is freedom, but the people in Peru, the Catholicism is the main religion, another legacy of the Spanish cultures. And in the cultures, as you saw in the initial video, we have a white ancient culture that has merged and giving rise to a white and recognized gastronomy. Even the ancient Peruvian have been recognized as one of the 6 civilization cradles of humanity. Next, please. We speak about the macroeconomic soundness. I always say it a success story. Why is a success story? No, because 30 years ago, at the end of the 80s, Peru had a poverty close to 60% with a high inflation, more than 7,000% in 1989. Then there were changes in economic policy that began in the early 90s. Of this change in the policy economic and they were implemented the following years. Today, Peru is one of the emerging economies that had grown almost 5% during the last 20 years. The gross domestic product per capita per purchasing parity increased in 165% since 1999. Next, please. The gross domestic product growth was highest among the region, leading economies with an average of 4.9% the last 20 years. Next, please. And likewise, Peru has the lowest inflation rate in the region, the last 19 years. Next, please. On the other hand, Peru has one of the highest ratios of the international reserves with respect to gross domestic product in the world. So also Peru has a low debt and solid external account, which cause the stability of the Peruvian economy. I told you at the beginning of this presentation, years ago, we had many economic problems. This is a slide that show you the transnational that had presence in Peru in 1992, almost 20 years ago. Today, the next please. Today, 30 years after this change, we can already see a country more integrated with the world and with the presence of the multinational companies, not only in Lima, it's the capital of Peru, is multinational companies around all the country. I'm going to show you a second video of this integration and investment opportunities in Peru. Thank you again. I have a problem with the sound, but this is information about the business opportunities in Peru. This is a satellite photo of Peru that explains why our talk is called "Food from Peru to the World." No, there we see that although it is true we have two regions, coasts, the mountains areas or highland areas and the jungle or Amazonian areas or forest area. In these three regions, we have the 72% of the ecosystems and 88% of the world's weather have given rise to the 650 species of fruit and more than 1,400 medicinal plants. There are many foods that are endemic to Peru and then have been grown elsewhere. This slide shows a product originating from Peru that are known and consumed by whole world, you know, such as potato, that was sacred food of the Incas, other than like tomatoes and other products. And this slides show the new endemic food for Peru, such as camu camu. I don't know if the people know the camu camu because it's a fruit, a special fruit that has 50 times more vitamin C than a pound of orange. You know, it's very high in vitamin C. The maca is the yellow product in the center up on the picture. La maca is a special product, is high in energy. There are the sachainchi is other product special with this time, the time of the COVID, because it's rich in omega-3, 6, and 9. The purple corn is known in Peru for the special use, chicha morada, and this product have the anthocyanin, is a natural antioxidant, and the golden berry or aguaymanto, the Inca name, aguaymanto is a special fruit, is rich in vitamin C and also in antioxidants. We spoke about the Peru export in the last year. Next, please. One of the strategies that promote this economic soundness was to open the market, which was consolidated with the free trade agreement with the United States of America in 2009. Today, the 89% of the Peruvian export go to market with trade agreements. Next. This support for the export increase the companies that sells the product in the international market. There are more than 8,000 companies that exporting product to the 178 markets. Today, Peru leads the exportation of the different products, like the first around the world, like a zinc, lead, molybdenum, fish flour, fish oil, is the third, the second in copper, the sixth in coffee, and the eighth in gold. This is a traditional product because the price of the trade of this product is a commodity, but for our it's important to promote the export of the non-traditional products like fruits and vegetables, textile, garment, manufacture, and other products. And today, Peru is the lead in fresh asparagus, quinoa, maca, natural dyes, and dry beans around the world. It's the second in blueberry, fresh avocados, canned asparagus, Brazil nuts. Is the third in paprika, anchovies, citrus fruit, and other products that you see in this slide. And of course, United States is the top destination for non-traditional exporter. When this trade agreement began, Peru exported $1.6 billion to the United States, and now the last year export almost $4 billion, no? Achieving an increase in 144%. But the most remarkable thing is that the export of non-traditional products representing added value, which are those that increase employment and a better economy for the Peruvians. We reviewed some slides about the export of Peru. Is the last year we achieved the record growth of the non-traditional export. The last 5 years, the non-traditional export increased the name of the companies, the number of the products, and interesting growth rate more than 2 digits. Next, please. And in the agro sector, especially for the food, Peru increased the exporter in the grapes, not only in the world, also in United States. For blueberries, increased fastly, and fresh avocados, coffee, and asparagus. For us, the coffee is a not traditional product because it's a specialty coffee, organic coffee. Is not traditional coffee that sells in the commodity market, no? And for fishing sector, also is the first country that's for fish flour, that increase also squid, the fish oil, the shrimp, and the preparation anchovies. Next, please. And with a special, the comparative with the used market, Peru import of used market, gasoline and other fuels, oil, computers, plastics, low channel, corn, and other pros that there are the commercial balance is better for United States than from Peru, but Peru exported grapes that increases in 13%. The avocados for United States, Peru is the second supply of avocados. The first is Mexico, the second is Peru. In grapes is the third. Gasoline and other fuels. The gold for us, the gold is important for the market. Molybdeno, and a lot of products that you can see in this slide. Next, please. Sorry. This is the port that work with Peru, Port of Houston, and Miami International Airport. There are the main hub to the Peruvian offer, the Port of Houston for the minerals, and Miami International Airport, especially for the asparagus. Also the Port Miami, that in the Port Miami is joined to the Miami Port, and also is the Everglades Port that there are in Fort Lauderdale. And there are other, this is a graphic about the main ports that work with Peru. The first one is Philadelphia in the north with the fresh fruit and vegetables. Also New York. The third is Miami. The fourth is Los Angeles. And finally, in the fifth place is Houston. And this is the chair of each port with the Peruvian offer. Next, please. This is the current outlook in the used market about the COVID-19.
Yes, Max, if you wish, I can take it from here.
Okay, perfect.
Hello, my name is Marta Sesmero. I work with Max at the Promperú Miami office. I'm the trade development specialist for the food sector. So this 2020 has been a complicated year for everyone. COVID-19 brought a new situation worldwide with lockdowns, curfews, social distancing, and having many of us working from home. and also adapting to a new and very different routine, right? So what happened with this pandemic is that us as consumers have now more time to take care of ourselves, and it has become more important than ever to be more conscious about what we eat, where it comes from, how it is prepared, and how it is served or how it is delivered. So consumers have learned to research for foods that improve their health and immune system also, and and this is why this virus crisis has motivated a demand for natural and functional foods. That includes demands for products with vitamins C or D, minerals like zinc, gluten-free options, herbal remedies, among others. So as Max mentioned before, it is true that Peru is a leader in exports for many agricultural products. However, and because of its incredible biodiversity and stunning culinary culture, many companies in the food sector have developed processed foods and beverages with added value that are being exported worldwide. Peru's main processed exports include canned asparagus, canned artichokes, quinoa, canned peppers, frozen mango and other frozen fruits and vegetables, paprika, processed avocado, cereals, sauces, seasonings, fruit juices, dried fruits, and other processed foods. Current situation in US market brings big opportunities for Peruvian products with natural and superfood ingredients, such as supplements and nutraceuticals, snacks, energy bars, frozen, dried, and canned fruits and vegetables, herbal products, and many others. So we can say opportunities are huge. Let me now play a video that will help you understand better that what Peru has to offer to the food industry. Well, we are lucky because we have brought Peru to you here at the America's Food and Beverage Virtual Show 2020, thanks to World Trade Center of Miami. We have 17 companies participating at our Peruvian pavilion. I'm gonna name them all: Agroindustrias Osho, Agropia, Aseptic Peruvian Fruit, Candela, Cusco Mara, Eco Inca, Eco Business, Fructus Terrum, Inca Sur, Industrias Tinky, L'Orient Puyol, Mama Lama, Munai, S&M Foods, Ciagro, the Superfood Company, and Bioferti. So all of them, but not only these 17, are part of a program developed by our office that's called Peru in USA 2.0 to position their products in the US market through the e-commerce channel. That means they have product in stock in South Florida, and it is also available for distributors through the B2B channels if local sourcing of lower volumes is something of your interest. Many of them also hold certifications like USDA Organic or Fair Trade. So to show you the offer we bring through this program, let me classify by categories. First, we have breakfast. Some examples are cereals and flakes with superfoods like quinoa, amaranth, cocoa, yacon, and others. We have cocoa, coffee and chocolate, some gourmet chocolate bars, cocoa powder, nibs, coffee pods. We also have the category of herbs. We offer many botanicals such as oregano, turmeric, ginger flakes, herbal teas that may help you with flu, digestion, to the immune system, and many others with nutritional and health benefits. Next, we have fruit purees and concentrates with aseptic packaging, and it comes in different sizes. Also have preserves, artichokes, asparagus, olives, many kinds of peppers, items ready to eat. So instant lunch or meals as soups, pre-cooked quinoa are just some of the examples of many examples we can bring. Sauces and seasonings, paprika, gourmet pink salt, cold pressed oils from Brazil nut, chia, sachain tea, passion fruit, pastes like pepper paste, ground garlic paste, and seasonings for fish, beef, or chicken meals. Also offer many types of snacks, like nuts, different types of nuts, quinoa cookies, cookies with maca, cocoa, so on, nutritional and energy bars, chips, purple corn chips, yacon chips, chips made of native potato varieties from Peru. Also, we have a lot of supplements. Some examples are some maca capsules, capsule of soursop, moringa, camu camu, etc. And finally, other superfoods, such as Andean grains in different packagings, powders, flours, blends of functional ingredients. And all of them, but not limited to those that I just showed in the pictures, are available to you in the US market and also are available to buy on Amazon. Finally, we would like to finish our presentation today inviting you to, if you wish to explore the Peruvian offer beyond what we offer it here with Peru in USA 2.0, we would like to invite you to attend Expo Alimentaria virtual show and conference. This is the main food trade show in South America. It normally takes place every year in Lima, but with the COVID, it is virtual this 2020, and good news is that it is still has one more week to go. So if you are not participating and wish to register, you can still do it through our office. We can give you a special code for you to, so you can attend for free. And I will give you our contact email in a minute. And you will be able to have virtual meetings with many suppliers of different food and beverage categories from Latin America. I will show you really quick one last video. It's going to be in Spanish, but with English subtitles. Well, we would like to thank you very much for attending this conference, Foods from Peru to the World. You can always contact our office here in Miami. Here you will find our names and our contact email. So thank you all and have a good day.
Max and Marta, I want to thank you both so much for presenting. And by the way, I've been to the Alimentaria show, and it's one of my favorite shows in the world. The food and the displays and all the exhibitors are really great, and so is the conference program. So I urge everybody, if you have not been, you can definitely go to the virtual program and sign up for it, because it's really worth going to and seeing. And Marta and Max, I want to thank you so much, one again, for your sponsorship and your support in our show too. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Ivan.
Perfect, Ivan. I
And by the
hope
way,
that
and
see you soon.
One more thing, I know we had a little problem with the videos, but all the videos will be posted on the America's Food and Beverage YouTube channel next week, okay? And we will be doing an announcement of that.
Perfect, thank you.
Thanks. See you guys later.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.